Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Chennai Carvers. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there will be something early for the bowlers, but the captain is asking their openers to get the pads on.
Hazelwood has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Well bowled.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait there. Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keep up.
A couple on offer here. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Times it nicely.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch, was able to leave the ball comfortably, and that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yep. Nicely played.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball, timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
No ball.
Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Catch it. Yep.
They'll get at least one. Good catch.
Yeah!
Out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. The Super Kings are 28 for 1. Beaten on the drive.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Waiting. Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait on. No.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. 5 off it. The Super Kings are 33 for 1. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Conway has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Asaranga into the attack now from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Yes. No.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait on.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap. Massive chance.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yes.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good return there, back from the deep. Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait on.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Wait there.
Brilliant diving stop.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Super shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Duplessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Ahmed from the south end.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait. Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Great shot.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 128 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yeah. Nice ball.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Waiting. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Waiting.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 145 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah, yeah.
Waiting. Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait. Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Kings are 151 for 1.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Beaten on the drive.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Hola.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. 8 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 159 for 1. ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Catch! Caught and bowled.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Nice shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Timed that brilliantly.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. 16 runs added there. The Super Kings are 175 for 2.
White there. Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Keeper.
Yes.
No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah.
Time that perfectly.
No.
Good return, back from the deep. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
No.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
8 runs added there. The Super Kings are 183 for 2. Maxwell coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Wait on. Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. Ball is in.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Nicely played.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting. Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Keep us in. Yep.
Great shot.
Yes. Ball is in. Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Keep us in.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 7 off it. The Super Kings are 205 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. There's trouble here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well on.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Over. The Super Kings are 221 for 2. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Times it nicely.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but 1 bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler's in.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
For 2.
Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yeah.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get on the back foot, but just cracked it to the fielder.
Yes.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 251 for 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Conway didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The batsman gets their time.
They have well and truly hammered this attack today to all parts. A brilliant innings at well over a run a ball.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have set a target of 271 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big. Huge edge.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Waiting. Yep.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Gone right through the defences.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting. Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait on. Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Ali, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Catch it!
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there. Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Chance to run 2. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yeah, yeah.
Loud shout.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Ali from the south end.
Yeah, yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Ali doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wait on.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keepers. Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The Super Kings are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Ahmed gets off the mark.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
34 for 4.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
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 They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keepers.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
9 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 43 for 4.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 51 for 5. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Waiting. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Yep.
Loud appeal.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. 3 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 54 for 5.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Hold it there. Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hasaranga will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Cuts that off well in the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Win on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
5 runs in that over. The Royal Challengers are 79 for 6. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Patel, whose first task is getting themselves settled. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Patel shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Oh, nice.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
A counter-attacking 50 this. Cashed in on the loose deliveries time and again. That's a really good half-century. Ensure that the strike rate is maintained and is pushed on really, really well.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers!
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep. Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just through the shot too early.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Ali coming back into the attack.
Into the attack for the Chennai Carvers.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. Edge! What a ball! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Out! Yeah! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Hazelwood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
5 runs added in the over. The Royal Challengers are 102 for 8.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah!
They'll get at least one.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Yep.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Ali from the north end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gong! Bowled him. That's the way to finish it off. Hitting the stumps.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. I feel victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.